Hello everyone, this is Zeeshan and welcome to Zinteractive. In today's model design course, we will learn how we can export our 3D garment with the avatar to any application like Zbrush or Blender or Maya. So let's see. First, what we need to do is that we have to decide, do we have to export everything or selected object? So for example, if I will go to File, I have Export. I have all these formats which I can use to export. Suppose if you want to export only the selected object, so you will use object selected or like obj selected or just obj if you want to export everything. If you want to export animation, then FBX is a good file format, or Alembic, or OBJ sequence. But in this case, I just only want to export this model, this avatar with the 3D garment on it. Now, if you will see, I have this UDIMS already created. Now here, what I can do is that I can fit all them into one. Obviously, their textile density will reduce, but I'm exporting this to Maya. So hopefully by that time it won't, because in Maya usually you can uh, keep it as low textile density when you are viewing it. Otherwise, you can keep it as it is, like the way I want. So just for testing purposes, we will move all of them into one of these like UVs. So what you can do, you can take all these, put them here on the top. So it will create a sort of a square shape. Okay, so here, this one, I can take it, put this one here, put this one here, and put this one here. And then I can select all of them, right click here, and fit UV to 01, which is this part. And that's all. If you want to increase the size of it, you can increase it. Otherwise, I will keep it as it is. Okay. Now, obviously, the textile density is really, really low right now, but we are just testing. So things can become fast enough. Otherwise, you can keep it as it is with UDIMS. Now, I will go to File here, and I will go Export OBJ, and I will choose any folder here, and I can choose a file name here and press OK. Now, select all patterns. Yes, I want to select all the patterns. Select all avatars. So I have only one avatar. That's fine. Select all avatars. Select all graphic and trims. What are the graphics? The graphics like that we have applied on this patch. Trims are basically the zipper, the lower zipper part, or any other trim that you have. Those are the trims basically. Single object. Now, this is very important. If you are exporting as a multiple objects, so these will be not welded together. They will be basically unwelded. So if I will choose multiple objects, so it will be unwelded. Okay, that means it will be in the pieces. So if I will export that with multiple pieces to an application like Zbrush and apply subdivision, so it will create some issues. Similarly, here we have thin. It's always better to export as thin so it will stay together, because thin can be welded. But if you're using thick, again, the issue is that it will be unwelded. For example, if I will choose this as thick, okay, multiple objects and unwelded, and then export it and then bring it in ZBrush. So let's see what happens there. Now here I have this model. And if I will go in the in the subtool, so you can see it is exported as one, but you can split that, and it will split it into pieces. But here, what we have to see is that if I start dividing it, okay, couple of time, one thing you will notice, all the seams are now having sort of a gap. Okay. Now, what are these gaps basically? These gaps are showing that they are not welded together and they look quite you can say wide apart, and it's not creating a good effect. So that's an issue that will happen if you will not weld your model. Okay, so always try to keep it single item and thin and welded. So that's how you will get a good result. And obviously, if you remember in Marvelous Designer, we created a underlay of this jacket and then we stitched it. So there is no need to make it thicker or choose the thick in while exporting, because already it was made thicker while we were working on it. Okay, so let's go back to Marvelous Designer. So I hope now it is understood. Choose single object, weld, and thin. Now we will choose here unified UV coordinates. What it will do, it will create your UDIMS or your single UV map, whatever you are using here. Okay, so you can use image size, fill texture seams if you are using like seams in your designs. Okay. Now here is, we have scale. We will keep as it is. I don't want to change anything. Save with absolute texture file, image file. So yep, everything is fine. And the simple, what I need to do is press OK here, and it will start exporting the OBJ file. Okay, it's done. Now I will go back to my, I will go to Maya. I'm using 2022 version. Here I will choose import. And the file that I just created, and import it. And here we have it. Okay. So we got our file here, and you will notice that our avatar is not textured, because avatar is basically an embedded into Marvelous Designer. But this is the custom avatar. You can use your custom avatars like texture files, or you might have it. But main thing I want here is this, my file of my garment. Okay, so this is how you can export a single file here. Like basically you have to do a camera settings, because what is happening is if I zoom out, it starts disappearing. Like this is basically a camera clipping or culling problem. So you can fix that in the camera. So I hope this part is clear. Now let's see how we can export an animation. Okay, so if you remember, this is what we had created in the last class, the animation, like he starts walking. Okay, and if you want to export this animation, we have a couple of different options here. So let's see a few of them. If you will go here to export, you have FBX. You can click on the FBX, then you can choose your folder. And I will save it, the different file name. Everything as it is, I will keep it. Okay. And here as well. Okay. And export it. And now it will start exporting. Okay, now I'm inside Maya, and I will choose the file that I have exported from Marvelous Designer. It's still exporting, I guess. Okay, so once it is done, then we will go back there. Okay, now the file is ready, so I will click on it and import it. Okay. Now here is it, but the texture is not embedded here, I guess. No, it is embedded already. But our avatar is not there because it was Marvelous Designer avatar. So you can export the avatar also. It's not an issue. But here we have, if I will play this button here. Okay, but let's like cache this so that it will play a little faster. Okay. That's how you can import any sort of a garment animation there. Okay, and now we can export any others, like maybe Alembic, and we can go to any, let's go to this folder back. I will export it as a different file name. Okay, I want to bake all this, so I will keep it everything as it is in the UV map. And this is, I'm not using UDIMS here. Otherwise, you can use UDIMS. It doesn't matter. And then color, strain, stress, you can keep it or just remove it. No need for that. Okay, everything's fine. And it will start exporting. Now it's done, so we'll go to the Maya now. Inside Maya, I can go to File and then Import. And then I will choose my file here and then import it. Okay, so we got the file here. So it's the same thing. Okay. Now let's see some other formats here for animation. So here you have, you can go to export, and you can also export as OBJ sequence. Okay, and you can go to the file here, and I can rename it to NM3, or just make a new folder here called NM3 because it will be a sequence. Okay. Save it, and everything I will keep it as it is. I will not change anything here. Keep it weld. Okay. Single object. That's all. Entire region. Or only play region. And it will start exporting. Okay, so after exporting the OBJ sequence, I'm now in After Effects, and I have this solid layer, and I will select the solid layer, and then I will go to the Video Copilot and Elements. Okay, and then Scene Setup. You can also export the sequence in Maya, but you need a script. So here I will just simply zoom out here. File, import, 3D sequence, select the first sequence here, like part of the sequence, then open it up. And here I have different options here. Physical shader, bump and stuff. And, you know, you can set like after exporting, you can, export, like after exporting, you can like put whatever material you want. So I will just press OK, and here we have it. Okay. And basically I don't need the avatar for now. Or avatar is there. It's totally up to you because I have exported with the avatar, but the avatar is not animating itself. So I'll just press OK here. Here's my my avatar. And then here I will go to the new layer, new camera. Okay. And I can go to the full view. And I can move the camera back. Okay. Just to see. Okay, or what I can do here and move it all the way back. And orbit around. So here you go. That's the garment. You can see the garment is animating now. Okay, so this is how you can export with the OBJ sequence and use any software that can import OBJ sequence. So if you want to export your garment and avatar with UDIMS, so how you will do that? First of all, you have to make sure that everything is set up in a UDIMS. Okay, and then if you want to create textures directly from here, you can do that. Or just a UV snapshot, you can as well do from here. You can just write the selected tiles, all tiles, or whatever tiles you want to do, export. Okay. So, but we are not doing from here. What we are going to do is that I will take all my garment and I will export just the garment right now. And then I will go to this garment, this XXXX. And then I will choose all what I want. Should be welded, thin, okay, and everything as it is, unified, okay. And after when it's done, we will move to Maya. Okay, so now let's move to Maya. And here I will go to the file and import. And let's go out and choose the avatars. Then let's choose this one, import it. And once it's done, you can see that we have it here. Let's turn on the UV map. You will see it's quite, obviously it's not right. So in this case, what we will do, first of all, I don't want these curves. There are a lot here. Okay, I will delete that. Just select my mesh. I will go to the UV editor here. Okay, and then you can see, let's turn off this. Okay, and I have all my files here basically. And one more thing I can do is that UV editor and see what do we have here. This one, I think, is going out of the way. I don't know why. It should be there. Okay. Now, let's turn this off. Okay. So I will press F8 to turn it off. Now, what we are supposed to do, if I will turn on my image here, okay, or tiles here, so you can see it shows me all these tiles right now, okay, with the different numbers. And if I turn it off and only turn on the image itself, okay, so you can see images are on all the tiles, but this is only one image which that's there. Now, one thing we need to do here is how many tiles there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 tiles. 6 tiles horizontally and 2 tiles like vertically. So for example, if I want to create a image, okay, with around each of these UV tiles, I want to create with a resolution of 1K or something like that. So what it will be suppose 1024 into 6. So I will have 61444 width. So I will go here, create a new file. Okay. So 61444 and then 1024 and 2, so it will be 2048. Okay, now we are done. Now I will bring all these files that we have exported. If you will see, when we export it from our, what you call the Marvelous Designer, so these are all in different pieces. And this is what I want to put them all together. So I will open them in Photoshop. Okay. They should be total 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I will open it up. Now, if I will go back here, so this is the one that have to be on the bottom. Okay, so I will see where it is. This is the one? Yes. So I will select this one. Okay, cut it, paste it, and you should go there. Okay. And one more thing is that if we are here, so I can snapshot this. Okay. And so I will just write these two values here. Okay. And the U, which is the horizontal right now, its minimum should be 0 starting from here, and maximum should be 6 ending here. Then V 0 should be here and minimum, and V maximum should be here somewhere. Okay, 2. So 6.2, and I will save it in the same folder as I will overwrite this old file and apply close, overwrite the old files. Okay, now I will go to the Photoshop and I will open it up from here. Okay, now temporarily what I will do here is that I will change the size of it. The size of this one is basically around 6144 width. So I will go here, image size, 6144 width. Now why I did that, so I can match it there. This is just like a guideline. It doesn't have to be high res. Okay. So I've closed this one. And here I will paste it down there. Okay. I can change the background color to black. Okay. Um, okay. That's all. Now I can easily fit these things. Okay. Close this. Then here. Now this is the size 1024. How I know it, because when I was exporting from Marvelous Designer, I kept it 1024 size uh per tile, per tile or per island, whatever you want to call that. So let me quickly do it and I will come back. Okay, so this is all ready. So you can do one thing here. You can remove this background, the file that we brought it. And then as in the background, I can put this color over here, the same greenish color. It won't affect this. And wherever we have this white thing, simple, we can make a new layer and we can take a brush, okay, and paint around this. Okay, let me turn off the smoothing. Okay, for the safe side. Okay, so we can save this one. And I can call this, let's do one thing. Let's save a copy, PNG, and complete. I'll just write complete word there. Okay. Now back here, one thing you have to keep in mind, because I have already done it. If you have not done this part, you have to do this. You just have to go to UV editor. In the UV editor, then inside the UV editor, you will go to image, and in the image, you have image range. Image range, your maximum U and V have to be set accordingly. So for me, the maximum U is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maximum V is 2, 1, 2. So it will cover the whole thing. Okay. So I'm done with this part. Now I will do one thing. Let's close this for now. Okay. I will go back to my UV, my hypershade. Okay. And I will make a standard surface from Arnold. I'll go to base color and I will choose the same base color that we made it. Okay, I'm in the folder now. So this is the one. I will take this one. Now, simple. What I need to do is that I will apply it. But after applying, you will notice something there. This doesn't look good of what I'm looking for, right? So if I will turn on my UV editor and select this, turn on the image, you will see the image, the way it's there. It's not covering the whole thing. It's like tiled. Okay. So what we need to do is that we'll go back to our shader, and whatever our place 2D texture is, we will change the coverage of it. Okay. Like suppose if I will change it to 6, the one that we have it, like 6 tiles. So let's see how it looks like now. So you can see it is becoming larger. Okay, it is like covering most of the area now. And if I will change it, this part to 2, okay, and then if I will go back here, so you can see now it is covering the way we designed it. We created this in Photoshop. If I will just close this one, this and this, and now you can see we have a perfect our model with a high res UDIM based texture on it. So this is how a little bit like a tedious, but I won't say it's too tedious. Very simple. You just have to copy paste and stuff like that. So I hope you have understood everything about exporting without the UDIMS, exporting with the UDIMS, exporting FBX with animation, exporting um, basically your marvelous designer animation in this lesson. So I hope you have understood everything. And if there is any if you have any confusion, you can always ask me in the comment section below. Plus, if you have found like if this video you have found it very like useful, so please click the like button also. And if you guys like my videos and have not subscribed to my channel yet, so please do it and hit the bell icon to support my channel. Please watch my videos online and do not download them. Otherwise, I won't get any benefit out of it, which will demotivate me to make further videos. So please champion my channel and like my videos if you find them useful. So take care, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning on Zinteractive, your own training institute. So I hope you have enjoyed the Marvelous Designer Fundamental series, and I hope you will be able to now create really, really nice looking garments. So I will take off from this course and you will see me back with some other exciting new courses. If you're enjoying this series and want to binge watch the whole course without waiting for next lesson, then join my Zinteractive Early Bird membership plan. Once you are an active member, you will be able to binge watch all the courses without waiting for lessons to get published. Moreover, you can support my channel by joining Zinteractive Friends membership plan. You will get a lot of perks with that also.